Hello friends, my name is Shakti Prasad Singh and my channel name is IT Bloom. This channel will give you the strong lay foundation of information technology and promises to give you conceptual knowledge of computer.
Hello students, today we will learn about the computer language. Language is a medium to express our views and feelings. To communicate with a computer, we need a language which a computer understands. For every action, a computer has to be given instructions accordingly. A program is a set of instructions which tells the computer what to do. Who is she? She is Lady Ada Lovelace, first computer programmer. The process of writing specific instructions in a computer language is called programming. Each programming language has its own specific rules and syntax. The development of programming languages has improved considerably with the ease and ability of programmers to write powerful application programs that can solve any task in the world today. Students, please note that syntax are the rules governing the formation of statements in a programming language. The development of computer languages has been classified into the following categories. First generation as machine language, second generation as assembly language, third generation as high-level language, fourth generation language. Okay students, let us quickly have a discussion about program versus software. Now let us understand what a machine language. It is the only language that a computer understands. It is expressed in binary form, that is 0 and 1. 0 means off state and 1 means on state. Machine language has the advantage of very high speed and very low memory utilization. But understanding and learning machine language is a tough and time-consuming process. It is very difficult to write and debug programs written in machine language. It is extremely machine-dependent. A machine language program written on one computer may or may not run on another computer. Because of this, very few people opt for specialization in machine language. This is the reason why machine language is also regarded as low-level language, LLL. Let me share a fact with you. The term software was first used by John W. Tukey in 1957. Assembly language, second generation language. This language uses mnemonic codes or symbols in place of zeros and ones. For example, in the machine language, if the operation code for add is 0010, its equivalent in the assembly language is add. It is easier to work with assembly language where symbolic memory addresses are used rather than machine language. Since a computer can understand only machine language, so assembly language programs have to be converted into machine language. Translator programs known as assemblers were developed to convert the assembly language program into machine language. A program written in assembly language is called the source program, and the program converted into machine language by the assembler is called object program or object code. Assembly language is also machine dependent, and programming in this language is quite time-consuming. Thus, it is also regarded as a low-level language, LLL. Alright, let us now discuss about the high-level language, third generation language. The restrictions in the usage of machine and assembly language promoted people to develop a language with the following features. Simple and user-friendly language. Language which is machine independent. Owing to these features, it became easy to learn and use the computer languages. a large number of people started writing computer programs using these languages. That is why it is known as high-level language, HLL. High-level language is quite similar to the English language. Basic, C, C++, Java, etc. are some of the very popular high-level languages. High-level language programs need to be translated into machine language by using the translator programs. There are two types of translator programs for converting high-level language program into machine language. Interpreter. Translator program is used to convert a high-level language program into machine language. It translates line by line. That is, it converts one line at a time, executes the instruction and then repeats the procedure for the remaining instructions. In case, if any errors are found, they are to be immediately removed. The converted form is not stored anywhere and has to be generated at the time of execution of program. Interpreter programs are preferred for beginners and are slow in execution speed. Let us take an example. Suppose the French president is visiting India on an official tour. In order to understand each other, both French president and Indian prime minister require an interpreter who can interpret French language into English language and vice versa. Compiler is a translator program used to convert a high-level language program into a machine language. It translates the whole program at once. That is, it generates the object code for the program along with a list of errors, if any. The execution is very fast. Let me share another interesting fact that the first interactive computer game was Space War. Let us now move on and talk about the fourth generation language, 4GL. Fourth generation languages are closer to human language than any other high-level languages. Fourth generation languages are a combination of languages with the following features. Highly user-friendly, portable and independent of operating system. Very high speed of execution. Minimum efforts from the user to obtain any information. Designed to reduce level of programming efforts. Designed to reduce the overall time it takes to develop software and the cost of software development. In 4GL, the user has to specify only the required output and the format of the output without bothering about the steps required to obtain that. Let me share a fact with you. Locator Identifier Separation Protocol LISP was the first computer language for writing artificial intelligence programs. It was created by John McCarthy. Now, let us briefly sum up about computer languages and their features. Machine uses binary codes to depict operators and data. Machine dependent, only language directly understood by a computer. Assembly, mnemonic codes or symbol instead of binary numbers. Machine dependent, has to be converted into machine language by translator programs. Assemblers, high level, use English words and mathematical operators. Machine independent, has to be converted into machine language by translator programs, interpreters and compilers. 4GL, machine independent, minimal user skills required to obtain results. Application development tool. Students, have you heard about beta release in software development? Beta release refers to a product or a technology which is still in development but released only for testing and evaluation purpose. Let us now quickly glance through the key points discussed in this chapter. Programming is the process of writing specific instructions in a computer language. Machine language is the only language that the computer understands. Translator programs are also known as assemblers. It converts the assembly language program into machine language. Compiler and interpreter are the two types of translator programs used to convert a high-level language program into a machine language. The term software was first used by John W. Tukey in 1957.